Good morning, everyone. My name is Joey Rozier, and this is Get to Know Jesus in 5 Minutes. Today's subject, we're going to talk about the book of Proverbs. A lot of Proverbs as far as the chapters. You have 31 of the chapters. It is God's instructional booklet to godly living. The word proverb means to be like. In other words, to be like Jesus. That's what it was written for. It was written by King Solomon. King Solomon lived 1,000 years before Jesus. He was one of the wisest, richest men in all of the land. So, put it in today's perspective, he would be a Bill Gates or a Warren Buffett. His net worth was close to $1.5 million. 3,200 years ago. That's a lot of money, 3,200 years ago. The main reason why he wrote the book, believe this or not, this was unbelievable. He wrote the book to pass down to his descendants. Not so unbelievable, is it? Stuff we like to do, we like to pass down to our children, our kids, our grandkids. And he mainly wrote it to pass down to generation to generation to generation. I think he'd done a pretty good job because 3,200 years later, we're still reading the book of Proverbs. As far as the daily reading, I think that is if you read one chapter a day, a few verses a day out of Proverbs, you can read that through the entire year. Here's the good news. You read it one time through the 31 chapters. Some are long, some are short. You keep reading them, and you keep reading them, and you keep asking for wisdom. Guess where Solomon got his wisdom from? He asked God for it. Imagine that. He asked God for it. He had enough sense to know that if I want wisdom, I need to ask the Lord Almighty. And that is something that we still practice today. I've been asking myself to do it better. I've been asking you guys to do it better. It's just ask God. You don't have to call anyone. You don't have to tweet, text, Facebook, Messenger, Snapchat. Don't have to do all that. You can just talk directly to him, just as he was sitting beside you. He's with me right now, I can assure you. And it just makes life a lot easier. The book is also about wisdom. It is about understanding. It also gives you a guidance how to raise your children. What should a husband be like? A wife be like? It is a good book that its goal is to give you a happy and peaceful life. That's why the book was written, and it was written for you to pass down to your kids, and then they pass it down to their kids, and then to their kids. That's what it's made for. It's just a great book. You can read some Proverbs. While we're on that subject, you have different versions of the Bible. I think you could use, I use NLT and I use Amplified and the Message. And that's about the only three I read from. But the NLT is real simple. It's real to the point. I think you totally enjoy it. One of the greatest verses, and there's a lot of Proverbs, but here's one from Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he gets older, he will not depart from it. What that means is when you train your child up under God, and you train your child up under Jesus when they're young, and then when they hit their teen, and you do it for years and years and years and years, and then they hit teenage years, and we all know what those are like. We know how we were. I know how I was. When that happens, then you don't have to, you pray. As a parent, you pray that word comes back to them. And when they want to go do something wrong, they'll think twice. They'll think 4 or 5 times.
before they go do it. And that's what that means by training up a child in the way he should go. And when he gets older, the word, and what that means is he will not depart from it. But guess what? The word won't depart from him or the children either. Just keep them on that right path, raise them up, train them up. If they see you read, they read. They see you pray, they pray. Monkey see, monkey do with kids. We all know this. So don't be getting all frustrated when your kids are out in public and they're pitching a fit and saying cuss words or whatever and embarrassing you to death and crawling on the floor like a 3-year-old over a toy and just pitching a temper tantrum. Okay? Because that's on you. It's not on the children. That's on the parents. All right? But it's something to pass down from generation to generation. Read them, enjoy them. There are 31 chapters. Read one a day from now to just do it every day. I don't care if it's one verse. Don't matter. Just read. You'll enjoy it. You'll learn to get a lot of good stuff. And obviously you have many ways to find out more about one particular proverb that you read that you may not understand. But you'll like it. I've enjoyed it. You'll see the tags or the subscription. You'll see the videos. Please subscribe, share. We're here to share the gospel and give people hope. Have a great day. May God bless you.